Hello, my dear friends. I'm about to give you a free gift. It's a sample video from my patreon.com site, and it is a mini mentoring session. You'll get one of these every Friday, just as a little teaser, a little taste to see what it would be like to get one of these 5 days a week. If you decide you'd like to have one of these mini mentoring sessions 5 days a week, ad-free, go to A Better Life with FlyLady Kat at patreon.com, patreon.com, and sign up. It's only $5 a month. You get 20 videos a month, and they are designed to give you a kick in the pants first thing in the morning. It's set up so that you can see them first thing, so you can watch them in bed even before you get going. It's designed for payroll and at-home homemakers, and it will help you with the way you think about the way you're doing life and doing the FlyLady system. So I hope that you go over and check out my Patreon site. While you're there, look at all of the other opportunities that I have for you for mentoring. We do personal one-on-one mentoring. There are different levels of that. And also I offer this year in 2022, financial mentoring. So if you need a budget, if you would like to be financially independent, now's the time to sign up for that as well. Okay, have a wonderful day. Enjoy the video. So patrons, today we're talking about walking through our plan. You know how they say talk the talk and walk the walk? Well, we're going to walk through your plan today. So I want you to get your planner and open it up and look at your plan for today. What? No plan? Plan. Sit down and plan right now. What are you having for meals this week? Put it in there. When are you doing what? So if you have a basic weekly plan of Monday, weekly home blessing hour, Tuesday, free day, Wednesday, planning and desk day, Thursday, errand day, Friday, car and purse day and date night, Saturday, family fun day, Sunday, renew your spirit day, and that's the way you want to do it, the classic way, then write it above the date or right below the date on each day so you know what you're doing that day. You can switch it around, but you have to have one of those things done every single day of the week. So all 7 things have a home in your calendar, and you can change it from week to week. You can, okay? All right, so if you're a payroll homemaker, then you know you're going to put planning and desk day on Sunday afternoon, and you know you're going to do weekly home blessing hour on Saturday morning, and you know free time is little bits of time, so there's not a free day, and you know that errand day might happen on your way home from work on Thursday, write that down, or car and purse day might happen on Friday at lunchtime. So you're going to write that in on your planner so you can look and see what you're going to do. In your zone, in this example, we're in zone 5, the living room. So you have 4 days or 4 15-minute units if you're payroll of deep cleaning in the living room, or if you haven't decluttered yet, of decluttering in the living room. So let's say you haven't decluttered. It's a mess, or as you call it, a disaster. Everyone says the same word. It's a disaster. It makes me laugh every time. Not that I'm laughing at you. I just think it's funny that everybody says that, and most of the time when they show me, it's not a disaster. It's just a few things that need to be tidied up, and then some deep decluttering needs to happen in those hidden spaces, okay? And maybe yours is a little worse, and that's okay too. Pick 4 areas that are about this big, like the size of a banker box, okay? About that big. That's about 15 minutes of decluttering. Maybe bigger if they're bigger items, maybe smaller if they're smaller items. But in general, about the size of a banker box. Boom, 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 okay? All right, so pick 4 areas that are about that size. So maybe that's 4 shelves, or maybe that's the 2 end tables, and under the coffee table, maybe you have a little set of doors there or something. Maybe that's what you're going to work on this week. So if you're payroll, you're going to do that in an hour on Saturday morning, so put it in your planner. If you're not, you're going to put it on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday that you're going to work on shelf 1, shelf 2, shelf 3, shelf 4, and you'll know what you're talking about. And when you look at your planner, you're going to say, oh, okay, that's what I have to do today. Now, you don't have to put in there your routines. What I'd like you to do is put that in the front of the month, like there's a blank page there. My planner is not sitting here, but I'll show you on the business planner. It'll do the same thing. So at the front of the month, in most planners, you've got a blank page like this. So I would suggest you put it in January in the very front, so you know right where to turn with your little tab to January, and you look and you see what are you doing for your routines, what are the zones, what's zone 1, what's zone 2, what's zone 3, what is the basic weekly plan. Those things go in here, okay? So as a patron, you can go to the 50 points plan and you can copy it and put it down in there. I don't make PDFs for you to print off because I think it's better for you to write it yourself. It's like taking notes in class versus having a handout. You will learn so much more. So you can watch that. October of 2019 is the first time I did that. So just scroll till you find October 2019 and you'll find the 50 points plan in there. You might find some later ones as well, but I know where that one is. So look in there in October. Just start at the front of the month or back into the month and go through, scroll, scroll, scroll. You'll find it. All right, so put that in there in the front of your book in like January. All right, so I digress. Get your planner and open it up for today. Let's say that you actually did what you're supposed to do and you planned last week. Okay, so this week is all planned out for you. So you look at it and you say, okay, today I'm going to do my morning routine. I already did that, and that. Oh, I forgot to empty the dishwasher. So run, go empty the dishwasher, or you know you have to. Keep that in your head. Now look at the next thing. The next thing is I'm going to work in zone 5, the living room, and I'm going to work on shelf number 1. I know what that means because I wrote this down myself. So after that, I'm going to do shelf number 1. And then after that, today is Wednesday. It's planning and desk day. So I'm going to get the kids going on their school, if you're homeschooling, for example. And then I'm going to sit down while they're taking a nap later, where the baby takes a nap later and the kids are working on their schoolwork. They're older or they're younger, and once their school is done and I've got the baby fed and down for a nap, then they're going to play silently or quietly while I work on my planning and desk day for a couple hours. So I know I have to, what is planning and desk day? Do I remember what that is? Maybe you put some little notes on that page in January. Planning and desk day's got 4 parts: food, finance, inbox, and planning. So you're planning for the next week. So you're starting with food, etc. So you know what you have to do. So in this planner, you're going to look at it first, then you're going to walk through your plan, which means you're going to get up and you're going to go in and you're going to unload your dishwasher because that's the thing you haven't done yet. And now, oh yeah, you also need to get the kids going on their morning routine, so you get that done if that's the case for you. And then you're going to work on shelf number 1 in the living room. So you go in there with your 3 boxes to declutter. So you have a throwaway box, a giveaway box, and a put away box or container. At the end of 15 minutes, the timer will go off. You're going to stop. You're going to take your trash outside to the big trash can. You're going to walk through your plan by doing all the things you need to do, putting the giveaway in the trunk, taking the other things to other parts of the house and putting them where they belong. Okay, so that's going to be that. And then you're going to, you know, you have to homeschool your children. You might have put a note in there on something special that you were going to do on that homeschooling today. You're going to read that special book, or you're going to order that special book, or whatever it is. And then you're going to do, feed the baby, feed the kids are settled, school is over, you know, you're going to do your planning and desk day, and you're going to walk the walk. You're going to do those four things that are part of planning and desk day, and then you are done, by golly. Now you're going to maybe get some food chopped up for dinner so that it won't be so hard. Let's say you have fajitas on the list. So you go into the kitchen and you take out 2 peppers and you cut them up, and you cut up an onion and you put them in a Ziploc bag and stick them in the refrigerator. And you've got your fajita seasoning and you've got your meat cut up just right, or you maybe need to cut your meat up. And you've got your all your toppings for your fajitas, and you know you're going to make refried beans to go with it. You've got everything laid out and ready to go, so that when it comes time to make dinner, it's going to be easy. And you've kind of walked through that as well. I'm going to put some olive oil in the pan, cook the peppers and onions, take them out, cook the meat, put them back in with a little bit of water and fajita seasoning, put the lid on, let them simmer, stir them a little bit. Meanwhile, I'm going to warm up the flour tortillas, and I'm going to go ahead and put the beans in the oven with cheese and salsa on them, and that's going to be our dinner. And so you've already got that going in your head, so you know. So you're walking the plan. You're walking through the plan. You're walking through your plan. After dinner routine. You've already planned it in your head. Now we're going to walk through it. Honey, you and the kids are going to help me clean the kitchen tonight. It's not my job to clean up after everybody for everything. As if you eat, you can put your dish in the dishwasher. You might say it a lot nicer than that, but you get the idea. So I'd really like it if you'd help and set an example for the children to put your dish in the dishwasher. He may or may not. Fingers crossed he will. And then you can say, okay, here are the jobs, kids. And so at dinner, when you sit down, you say, don't forget, after dinner, we're going to all do our little jobs. It's going to be fun. And Marcy, you got to pick out the music for tonight, and we're going to listen to Frozen. I'm so excited to listen to Frozen. And because you are going to be wiping the counters and the table. The person who wipes the counters and the table gets to listen to the music of their choice. So Toby, tomorrow you have counters and table, so we'll listen to what you want to listen to tomorrow. And so Toby, tonight you're going to sweep the floor and you're going to empty the garbage or something else. You can give them another little job. Besides, everybody's putting their dishes in the dishwasher. I'll take care of the baby and the high chair and the stove and all the pots and pans. Okay, so you've talked it through. Now when dinner is over and the kids get up from habit, nope, don't forget, we're doing our music. Put your dishes in the dishwasher, Toby. Okay, Marcy, here's your music. And you got, Frozen on. And you start doing your things. And you are the person standing in that room, making sure it's happening. You're walking your plan. You're walking through your plan. All right, so when it's all done, great job, kids. I'm so proud of you. High fives all around. Doesn't matter if it's perfect. At least it got done, okay? And your dishes are in the dishwasher. You do the last thing, which is wipe the sink out, hang your towel up, and now you can say, okay, Dad, watch the baby and the kids. I'm going to go take a quick shower. And you go and you take a quick shower. But first, you lay out your clothes. And when you lay out, you get your pajamas, because you have to put something on. And when you touch that fabric, that's a reminder that you have to lay out your clothes. So you lay out your clothes. Doesn't matter how fancy they are. You pick them out on purpose for tomorrow. You know what tomorrow holds. You're going to be home all day, or you're going to go somewhere. So you have the right clothes for that. All right. And so then you're going to go take your shower, take care of your face, put moisturizer on, put your PJs on, hang your towel up, and go back in the kitchen, or in the living room rather, where everybody is, and enjoy your family. And pretty soon it'll be time to tuck the little ones in and read them a story, and they have their before bed routine as well. And so you're walking your plan all day long. And when they're in bed, your plan is to sit with your husband and enjoy the show that you watch together every night when the kids are in bed, or whatever, or talk about your day, or whatever it is. Talk about your goals, your plans, your future, reminisce, whatever it is. And then when the time comes about that says, oops, time to go do the last things in the kitchen. Let me have your popcorn bowl, John. You take John's popcorn bowl and you put it in the dishwasher. You make sure there's nothing else in the sink. You throw away the popcorn bag and you put soap in the dishwasher. You shut it and you turn it on. You get a new towel. You take your old towel. You wipe the sink one more time just to make sure it's nice and dry. It looks shiny. Put your new towel up. Take your old one. Put it in the laundry room to dry. Then you close the curtains, or maybe your husband does. And then you go brush and floss your teeth. That's all you have left to do. Brush and floss. And then get your planner and look at the plan for tomorrow. Also look at the plan for today and see how you did. Did you walk through your plan? Did you do it? Did you walk the talk? Okay, that's what I want you to do. Have a wonderful day. Look at tomorrow's plan too, because tomorrow you're going to think about it tonight. You're going to think about it again tomorrow morning so that you won't fail yourself again. Discipline is a form of love. Self-discipline is a form of self-love. Remember that you are beautiful, so be beautiful.